That was
Okay.
great. I had
I
some
think that was pretty
rasp.
good.
I heard some harmony. I thought that was good.
I mean, dude, I think he brought it from the gut right there. I
He
mean,
nailed it.
that was pretty good. Well, before we talk to whoever that was that just did that, welcome to the Slide Podcast, and we're in season 4 still. Of course, why would I say something silly like that? I'm just excited we're in season 4. You know, I feel like we've got something going on here. But anyway, joining me today, of course, is Lila Brickwall Bratch. Ma'am, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm super, super, super busy, but you know what? It's a great thing. What's new going on with you?
Nothing much. A little bit sick today. Me and Ozzy we think it's the whooping cough, but mine's like almost completely gone now, so
Oh,
I'm good.
snap.
Don't worry
Like,
about me.
that's the kind of stuff my grandma used to talk about. Kids today get the whooping cough?
I don't know. I heard it's going around.
See, y'all in California too, so they ain't no telling what
Yeah.
y'all taking in. Look, y'all need to start thinking about like moving or something, because for what you're paying and all that, man, you could live like a king everywhere
We
else, or a queen.
We went to Nevada/Arizona. It was like the border of Nevada, and then we went to Arizona for the games. But we got gas like when we were in Nevada, and it was like $2.65 or something like that.
Yeah.
Here, yeah. And here, I hardly see anything under $5.
Even still?
Yeah.
Holy. Like, that's insane, because like gas prices here are like $2.65. I mean, yeah, I hadn't seen $3 in a minute, and I don't believe it's going to go up anytime soon either.
Probably
So,
not.
like, see, you can't even afford to drive over there. I'd have to take out a second mortgage just to borrow money for gas. Oh, and your taxes and everything else. Look, let's not talk about California anymore. Like, hey, I will bring up the fact that, I mean, this fire is out of control. Do you know anybody up in that area?
Not specifically, no.
No. Yeah, it's I've seen several people that follow us, or we followed them on Instagram, that they've lost like their house, and that's I can't imagine. That's crazy. So we wish everyone the best in that situation. So, all right. Well, you know what? Today was a big day, and for me. And do you know why?
I do.
No, Lila, what is it?
Didn't you announce the ages for Banana Ball?
We did. We announced today that we're hosting our second annual Banana Ball tournament, and it's going to be held in Savannah, and we're going to do ages 9 through 12. Lord, I know there's so many people out there that wanted the older ages, and we did too. The issue just became with what we had planned versus getting fields with mounds and 60 90s and all of that stuff. It really made logistics really, really hard. So, but can you imagine, like, on championship day, you're going to play at Grayson Stadium?
That's sick.
That, I'm going to tell you, like, that was like the thing for me, is I couldn't wait to tell people about it. So I'm excited. And then as soon, like, I knew the email was going out at 12, and I hadn't paid attention to any of the time all morning, and my email box just went ding, 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 ding. And I looked up and I was like, it's 12:05. And like, yep, they were reaching out. So anyway, so yeah, that's going to keep me busy for a little bit. Super excited. I heard you may be in town, so you'll definitely have to come by.
I might be.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be, but my mom for sure is probably, or I think, not for sure, because we don't know the exact dates that she's going, but I think it's like that week.
Gotcha. Well, if you're there, you know I'm there. So anyway, well, let's get to our guest. So joining us today from Tampa, Florida, I think he's kind of a superstar. I don't know. I've watched this dude's content, and he's a baller. But with us today is Brayden Irvin, man. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Man, we're doing good. It's just nice to have you to talk to at the end of a long day, man. So you're going to tell us a lot of cool stuff, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, look, here's how we start every show off, man. I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself. Obviously we know you're from Tampa. Tell us how old you are. Tell us who you play with and how long you played baseball. Got it? And hold on. And then the last thing I want you to tell us is tell us what your favorite cereal is. Got it. Cool.
So I think I've been playing baseball for about around 6-7 years, and I live in Tampa, like you already said. I go to Bayshore Christian School, and I'm 11. I play for TBT Little Phillies, FTB now. My favorite cereal, probably Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs. I think that's a new one, I believe.
I think so.
Dude, I
I've been
love
hearing
some
a
Reese's
lot of
Puffs.
variations.
I know. Look, man, I'm a big Fruity Pebbles fan, but I have to go Reese's Puffs. Probably might be my second. But that's a good choice, man. That's good. It's better than some healthy brands that every once in a while we'll get, like these fiber cereals. And I'm like, why is your parents buying you that kind of cereal? And you a kid. Anyway, see, that's a part where I just start talking about nonsense. So Brayden, dude, tell us how old you are.
I'm 11.
11. All right. So you play for TBT, FT.
Little Phillies.
You play with Nellie's team, right?
Younger.
Is that what you said?
Younger though.
Gotcha. Well, man. All right. So you've been playing baseball for like 6 years, you said?
Yeah.
Now, what made you fall in love with it? Because baseball's a hard game, man.
Yeah. I think it was like I didn't used to play a lot of sports. Like I used to be like an inside kid when I was younger, and I wanted to like get out and play something, get into activities. So I tried out soccer. I really didn't like it, and I found out I was really good at baseball at a young age. So that's when I started actually like working hard.
There you go. Now, what positions do you play?
I play center field and shortstop.
There we go. All right. So you must have an arm, yeah. So I mean, if you play center field, you got to have an arm out there, and then if you play in shortstop, then you got to have an arm at shortstop. So, that's pretty hot. All right, you fast?
But yeah, I think I'm fast.
I feel like every player we have on the show is either a center fielder or a catcher. That's all we get. I swear.
You know what? Because that's usually where the stars are, and we always talking to stars on this show. Like, I never played center field, so I wasn't that star. Go ahead, Bray.
I forgot to mention I also pitch.
Oh, okay. Now, what's your preferred position?
Shortstop.
Coach shortstop. Okay. Now, why short?
I feel like you get a lot of action at shortstop.
That's right. That's what.
You don't get that much action in center field.
Really? Man, you playing in the wrong tournaments. Shoot, center field and that up the gap in the middle.
People be hitting bombs to left field and right.
Well, you said you fast. Run them down. Well, you know what? I mean, at some point in time, these kids are going to learn to hit the ball straight away, and that's when you're gonna be able to get some action. But I'd have to say you get a little bit of action out there in center.
Not as much as
just not as much as short, of course. Yeah, because look, dude, at short you get to turn double plays. Like, I mean, you're involved in a lot of the action. So I get it. Lila right here, she's a baseball catcher. Yeah.
I know a girl. Her name is Bree. She's really good at baseball too.
What's her last name?
Bits.
Oh yeah, I was thinking because I have a girl named Bree on my team too. I was thinking it was the same one. I was like, that's a crazy coincidence. Not a different last name though.
So and you know Bree Bits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she plays on the team with Jake. You know Banana Jake?
Yeah.
Teeny good? Yeah, good. I have to check in on him, make sure he's putting in some work. He looks like he is, but got to make sure sometimes. Got to keep Banana Jake in check. All right, dude. So talk to us about baseball, man. What's some great memories that you have already at your age playing the game of baseball?
I had my first home run when I was 9 off like a real pitcher. We were playing a New Jersey team. I forgot their name though. I think
That's all right.
And we were playing on the PG fields in Sanford, and I had a grand slam.
Grand slam for the first.
And that was like my first and best baseball memory, I think.
Oh, snap. All right. Hold on. Those fields, that's Boomba?
Yeah.
What are they, 250 or 300? 275 maybe.
For nines, I think it was like 200.
200s? Okay. I bet they a little bit more. Oh, no, you were a 9. So, yeah. It probably was 200.
It's like 210.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it was 200.
9
Maybe
years
like
old, and you clear the fence. Now, had you been close before that?
Yes.
So you
I
kind of
think a
had a
tournament.
feeling.
Like I think a tournament before that I had the fence on my field.
Gotcha. Okay, so
It was
you
coming.
had a gut feeling that something was coming.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, dude. All right, Lila. He don't know this. He don't know my background, so I have to tell him, like, look, dude, I've never hit a home run before. I played baseball, played through high school. I didn't play all the way through high school. Either way, I ain't never hit one. So I love to hear from you guys, like, what it felt like.
You missed out on a great feeling.
Dude, I know.
It's like your whole team's running out of the dugout.
Hold on. Don't spoil the end of the story. I'm a storyteller kind of guy, so I want you to set it up for me. Like, first of all, you're in the on deck circle. Are bases loaded? I mean,
no, it was first and second.
Somebody gets walked?
Yeah, I got walked.
All right, so you're walking up to bat. What's going through your mind?
Well, I just RBI.
Okay.
And the first pitch threw me a curveball. I completely missed. So I got scared for a second. I put completely whipped. And then for some reason they took a mound visit. And then he threw a fastball in the middle. I hit it to center field.
Was it like long gone? Did you know it was gone, or was it like barely snuck over?
I would say a good 10 feet cleared.
Dude, that's clearing it.
But
pretty far.
Yeah.
All right, so they had a mound visit about you.
I don't know what it was.
Trying to ice you.
Well, see, here's what I'm imagining.
They were scared.
Like, they saw that swing, and they're like,
they saw that first swing, and they're like,
well, they either did this. They either like, oh, I know how to get this guy out. Let me go talk to my pitcher because we got this kid. Or you got to be careful. Did you just see that swing? Could be one of those two.
That was the second one.
I mean, it was an ugly swing. It's like I had waited and then swung.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the first one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think like they got this kid, and all right. So what do you think the coach said? All right, let's just blow it down the middle because you saw that swing before. All right, so when you hit it, what'd you do? Nice bat flip, bat toss. What'd you do?
I just did regular. I ran out of the box, and then when I got to first base, I threw my hands up, and then I started like jumping around the bases. And my dad plays in the NFL, and he does like this when he gets a sack. So that's what I did before going to home plate, kind of like Randy Rosarino. And then I just celebrated.
Well, you dropped a nugget there that I'm struggling to get by, but I'm going to do it right now because we're going to come back to that one. All right, you told me I missed out on this feeling. Tell me about that feeling, man.
Your adrenaline starts pumping hard, and like you hear your whole team calling your name out from the dugout. It's just like you're so excited and happy.
And then to put the icing on the cake, it's a grand slam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have the ball?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. All right, I'm gonna tell you. You better keep that ball. Like, make sure it's like dated and sign it, because when you have kids, you're gonna want to show your kids that. Now, see, if I had one, I'd show it to my kids, but I just had to tell them my dad never hit a home run. Don't talk smack to me, Lila. All right, hold on. Time out. We got to go back to the last question, or this last answer. You said your dad played in the NFL and he done this when he sacked. All right, who's your dad?
Brayden Irvin. He went to college in West Virginia, and he got drafted by the Seahawks, and he won a championship with them.
You think I don't know who he is?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I know exactly who your dad is. Are you serious? Well, you know what? Today's your day, so we ain't even going to waste much time on him. I can go Google him unless he wants to pop in here and say hey. But that's awesome, man. That's really cool. So you're learning from someone that's been at the professional level.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Lila.
Hold on. Does that mean that you're a Seahawks fan and not a Dolphins fan?
Well, snap! I forgot that question. Who you pulling for? You ain't pulling for the Seahawks, are you?
No, because he went to Detroit for a little bit. And I really liked him.
There you go. Okay. Now, hold on. How long you been pulling for the Lions?
A year now.
Man, hold on. I'm about to pull your bandwagon pass. Now, look, I'm old. I think I'm probably older than your dad. Man, I've watched Detroit just burn talent, what it felt like. I mean, Barry Sanders wanted out. Barry Sanders retired. Calvin Johnson, like, the dude, like, give this man. Either way, it is. I've never seen Detroit really win. And so.
Until this year.
I know, man. It's crazy. I'm a Dolphins fan.
He's like, this one won. That's my team now.
Yeah, and your dad has caused issues before when he's played my Dolphins. So I'm not okay with that. Now, he needs to give me some inside intel on what's going on inside this Dolphin locker room because I got, all this drama that has to come show up with these Devo receivers we got. Yeah. So he must be standing back there behind you, behind us.
No, he's not here. He's not here.
Oh, he's not. Oh, okay.
He's actually in Atlanta.
Okay. Well, anyway, all right, dude. This is the Brayden show. We're not talking about dad today, so this is your gig. Lila, take it over.
All right. So you seem like a pretty awesome kid, and you seem very determined. I want to know what's your mentality, and does that carry off the field / court?
Yeah, I would say for like a long car ride, I still the same mentality, like win, even if we lost. Just think about what happened if we won that game.
Yeah. Has it always been that way? Like, have you ever struggled with like, not being successful?
When I was younger, I used to crash out.
Well, how'd you fix it, man?
Just
you're not the only one. There's so many kids around this country right now that are going through that. Tell us how you got out of it.
Just breathe. Just like breathing exercises.
But you didn't do what you were supposed to do. That's the reason why you're getting upset. How do you let that go?
Just move on to the next play.
There you go. Next at bat. Next play, next at bat.
Yeah, because if you carry it on into the field, more likely to make error.
All right, Lila. Sorry, I kind of stepped on you there. Do you have anything else?
No, that was all I had for that question.
Okay. Well, go ahead and throw another one because I keep rolling.
So, during a tough game, how do you encourage your teammates to stay positive and stay in the game?
It's like keep them if they make error or if they make strikeout. Just keep them up. Don't let them get mad and get in their feelings because it's most likely going to carry on. Ball's going to be hit to them in error, which is going to put us in a less likely situation to win.
Very true. Very true. Because it always happens that way. Like it seems that you get another opportunity to redeem yourself. Go ahead.
It's like as soon as you start crying or pouting, ball gets hit to you, and you make error even more mad.
I know.
It'll find you. It's the baseball gods.
It is. Like, because you're out there going, and you're trying to wipe your nose, and here comes a ball, and you got snot on your hands. You can't even pick the ball up now. So, look, dude, I coach, and I see it too, man. And it's a challenge for some kids, man. But I know I'm very proud of you because that's not something easy to overcome. And a lot of kids struggle. But look, dude, I'm just thinking that you're a baller. Like, you're built like Superman or something. So,
thank you.
Well, let's go back to the home run. How many home runs have you hit total now?
I think about 12, 13.
Dang.
And it's like, dang, why can't I have any one?
I know. I just
not
want to
even
hit
one.
Look, I'll even go play some softball, or I'll go. Look, I'll go run on a field during a Little League game, get a ball, hit it over the fence, run the bases, and leave. You know how funny that would be?
I'm tempted to do it at my little brother's t-ball game sometimes when I'm coaching. Like, dang, I want to just go over there and just hit a jack swamp donkey.
If I wasn't worried about just the kids that would be on the field, and if I mistakenly don't hit the ball in the air and I line drive to some kid, I would do it. But I might hurt somebody and then get in all kind of trouble. So, yeah, I'll have to figure out another way, Bray. All right, man. So you like to pitch. Mm-hmm. Now, do you get to pitch a lot?
Yeah. So most likely every tournament.
Okay.
Or some tournaments, I got to take a break. Because, like, I just broke my collarbone.
How'd you do that?
A kid fell on me. Like, a big kid. I was in between game break, and he tripped and fell on me. Oh, and like my shoulder, kind of right here.
And that's when that horseplay. That's when a horseplay turns into injury right there. It always that's baseball gods right there too, Lila.
I still had to play with a broken collarbone.
Serious?
Yeah, I actually got a few hits too.
Okay. Dad said walk it off, didn't he? He's like, get up and walk that off. You ain't hurt. Because that's what I would have said to my son. And this kid over here needs to go to the hospital because he broke his collarbone.
I have a funny story, but it's kind of long. I'll just sum it up. So me and my sister, like me and my whole family went snowboarding. I was probably around like 5 or 6. I was honestly the best one. Anyways, that's not the point though.
That's because you had low center of gravity. Look,
I was honestly a shredder. Anyways, though, my sister like crashed and she broke her arm, and we were on the way home, and she was like, "Mom, my arm really hurts." And my mom was like, "If I get you munchies, will you shut up?" And she was like, "Yeah." And my mom got her a bag of munchies, and she stopped crying. And then they didn't take her to the doctor until like 3 days later because they thought she was faking. Because she cries wolf all the time. My mom was like, "Are you really hurt?" And they took her, and her arm was broken. And my mom was like, "Oh, I'll get you munchies on the way back too."
That's crazy.
It was funny.
Yeah, see, that's the whole cry wolf story. Yeah. You gotta be up front. So, what's your pitches, man?
I have a curveball, changeup, and fastball. I like getting in the sidearm slider stuff because I don't want to hurt my arm again.
You said you threw sidearm?
I don't want to get into it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Throwing the sliders sidearm.
Yeah.
Because I face kids doing it through curveball because they can't beat me on the fastball. So they just keep throwing off speed.
Well, I mean, sooner or later you lock in on that off
you'll get on
there,
it.
Right? Yeah, you just take that one yard too. Like you just give me a different pitch. Yep, yard. Another pitch. Yep, yard. I mean, sometimes when you're good, Bray, you just like whatever you throw in, I got you. So, well, look, what's your go-to pitch though? Let's say bottom of the 6th, 7th inning, and you're coming in. We need you to save this game. What's your go-to pitch?
I would go for go-to. I don't throw it a lot, but curveball.
You throwing them a curveball?
Curveball.
You got some good speed and movement on it?
Yeah, I'll go like probably a curveball fastball ratio.
Okay. All right. How fast you throwing these days?
Like 64.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Now, you run into some kids in some of these tournaments. What are you playing now? You playing 11? You playing 12U, right?
12U.
12U.
Well, I can play 11U, but I play up.
Gotcha. How are you doing with these older kids since you playing up? You do pretty good?
I like 5, 6. Definitely harder though.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Well, you mentioned.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I face kids are like throwing 70, like just down the pipe, and some of them are just wild. So you can't predict where they're throwing it.
I hate catching those pitchers when they just they're just chucking it, and you have no idea where it's going. It's so scary.
It's dangerous.
It is. Because they could throw one low and just right in the chest and still hurt.
Yeah. 70 miles an hour, that's moving. I mean, obviously, big leagues throw faster, but I'm going to promise 70 hurts. Yeah. I mean, I know Jake gets hit all the time, so Jake must have like a big bubble around him. He just attracts them. I don't know. His mom says he just attracts the balls. So
yes.
Yeah. Now, can you hit 70?
Not really. I would say.
Well, I mean, can you hit a fastball that's know it's coming fast? I mean, it's a fastball.
If I knew it was a fastball, I think I could hit it.
Yeah, that'd be me. Like, now, I'll say this, Lila. Don't. This is serious, so don't be trying to talk more smack. But I used to go rent out batting cages when I was in when I was probably in 10th grade, 11th grade. I would go pay, and like we had like a amusement park area that had batting cages. They have like the bumper boats and stuff. I used to go rent out the 80-mile-an-hour cage, and I would I'd stand there for an hour, just pelting balls. But I couldn't do it today. So, Lila, I see you holding it back. It looks like your eyes are watering. Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Just wanted to check on you. Your cheeks are smiling, but I didn't see you smiling. So. All right. What you got, Lila?
I play running back mostly on offense and middle linebacker.
Okay, never mind. I need a new question then. Okay, so you said I was gonna say in the outfield, does it like transfer from the tracking if he was a receiver, but he's not? So
I can play receiver though.
Okay. I got another one though. So you said in your younger years you struggled playing baseball. What advice or tips would you give to someone that age who's just struggling and they're they're wanting to quit? What tips would you give them?
Just don't get distracted. Stay locked in on your goal. It's like if you have lessons, most kids can't pay attention on them, so they don't really learn anything unless they stay the same. So you gotta lock in on your goal.
I just had some thoughts run through my head, and you're right, man. I'm just thinking of different ways to communicate that, and you just helped me with it. So, because think about it. All right, let's think about my son. My son, Brayden, loves football. He's a Dolphins fan too. Just thought you should know that. Anyway, he told me, he said his goal was to be in the NFL Hall of Fame. Now, that didn't come from me. I've never, we don't really even talk about that kind of stuff, like recognition stuff. Anyway, but he gets upset. He's so hard on himself. But like what you said, though, think about your goal. Everybody says, think about your goal. Well, what's your goal? What's your goals in life, Brayden? Let's do it this way.
To be a multi-sport athlete.
Multi-sport athlete. Now, do you have a favorite multi-sport athlete?
Deion Sanders.
That's what I was hoping, dude. Prime time was the man. All right. So you want to be a multi-sport athlete, and that has to get, you got to get into college and multi-sport, right? So let's just set college as your goal, right? You got to get through high school, but by college, you want to be a pretty good multi-sport athlete. So you got a lot of time to get better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So on a daily basis for kids out there that their goal is to play in the MLB, until you start getting into the high school range, everything else you're doing is just for reps, practice. And so you got some time to get there. And I think that's what a lot of people need to realize is just for kids, patience, which is something I don't have either. So I'm speaking out of both sides of my mouth here, but just take your time, and you got plenty of time before the MLB is going to be needing to come knocking. So, all right, Brayden, since you said you wanted to be a multi-sport athlete, which one you're going to pick first, though? If you had to choose, you go in NFL, you go in MLB,
might go in
or NBA.
Currently, I'm going NFL. I like hitting people.
Cause what?
I like hitting people at middle linebacker.
There you go. So I take it you don't play flag.
7-on-7. It's like 2-and-touch.
Yeah. Okay, so you play 7-on-7. There you
and
go.
Tackle.
These kids are fast, aren't they?
And big.
Yeah. Well, have you ever heard of a dude named Prince Trey Njoku?
No.
All right, so Prince is a part of our team. He's from Denton, Texas. He is the number one wide receiver in the country for a 12-year-old. So, and he's a beast on the baseball field. You two should connect if you haven't ever met each other. But I was trying to get him actually to be on the show with us tonight, but he's at football practice right now. But he's a dog on the diamond and a beast on the field, man.
I think he plays tackle though. if I'm remembering correctly.
He does 7-on-7 and tackle.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. So NFL first. Which team you gonna want to go to if you had to pick right now?
I want to go to a team where we could start like mid-team.
Well, that's all on you, right?
Like the Dolphins. He could start on the Dolphins. They're pretty bad.
Yeah, they are.
Brayden. Well, I'm about to eject this. We're about to
agreeing with
eject. Brayden, don't be doing that to me.
So maybe we don't know about like the Cowboys.
Oh, you did. What did you say? You like the Cowboys?
I don't like them. I will go to them though.
Well, look, you gonna go wherever they draft you, man. That's how it works. You ain't a free agent to start with.
I'll just be happy to get in the league.
That's the good answer.
You just asked him where he wanted to go, and you can't be bugging on him when you're like,
well, when he said Cowboys,
you go to whatever team you're drafted by.
But when he said
just asked
Cowboys,
him what team he would prefer.
Hold on.
I'd rather go to the Cowboys than the Dolphins.
See?
When he said Cowboys, I felt that as a grass attempt for desperation, so I needed to help him. But now he just threw my Dolphins under the bus again. So Brayden, we're done here. It's been nice to meet you. I'm just kidding. I know it's okay. Look, I thought this year was going to be special, and it didn't happen.
Gotta get a new quarterback.
I agree. I wanted Tua to be the one, and he's just got to stay healthy, man.
Gotta draft a good quarterback. There's a lot of good quarterbacks in draft.
Who would you draft?
Probably Shooter Sanders, because he can run in there.
Yeah, and he's built tough.
Yeah,
like he's been coached by, in my opinion, one of the most inspirational coaches there is in sports.
Yeah.
Shador has been coached by one of the most inspirational guys I know.
Yeah.
He's on my bucket list. Look, tell your dad if he knows Dion, because there's a high probability he might. That is my bucket list guest for the show. All right. Now I won't delete you and kick you out of this call now because you're trying to talk trash on my Dolphins. If you'll make sure to tell him that, okay? All right, Matt. Well, but you play basketball too, right?
Not really competitive. I play for my school though. Like not tournament to travel.
You know what? There's travel for everything these days.
Yeah.
I mean, volleyball, hockey. I mean, everything's got a travel ball sport.
Yeah.
So, it's you know why? Because it's a very big revenue driver. Revenue is money. So yeah, it is. Well, dude, tell us what do you do when you're not playing sports, man? Like, who is Brayden outside of the football field, the baseball field?
Wednesdays and Sundays, I go to church, like youth night, where it's like middle schoolers get together, Bible study.
Mm-hmm.
And after church, I serve with the little kids for community service. Because for my school, we have to have 5 hours a semester of service hours.
That's cool.
You got a private school, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good though.
And I just hang out with my family.
Yeah. Well, dude, serving in your church, helping the young kids, dude. As long as you're having fun doing it, you're doing something incredible. So just I could see Brayden getting drug in there. You're gonna watch these kids, and you're like, no, I don't want to, but I don't think he's doing that. So, all right, dude. So hanging out with family. You don't play Fortnite or nothing?
I do something.
Look, I'm learning some Fortnite stuff up in here. You do?
That's what my dad says.
What you got?
So my dad says Rudy still sucks.
He said what?
So my dad says he's getting better, but he still sucks.
Well, I told my son he's gonna have to teach me. Lila, you know how I used to think you like Fortnite, you run around and like stole from people and stuff? I don't know what I was thinking about.
I do remember that. That was actually scary.
Well, that's messed up. You still run around and kill people. Like, that's at the end of the day what
it's
you're
doing.
It's
like a more kid-friendly Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I've heard.
It's like basically easier too.
Well, I watch my son play it. Now, he loses his temper like a mad person when he's playing. Do you get upset like that?
What level of extreme?
I I hear him from all around the house, and
Yeah,
every
So my
once in
mom
a
says
while,
I do.
I hear
Well,
something getting thrown.
I'm mostly young than my friends.
Yeah.
Cause
So they're beating you up pretty bad.
yeah,
You don't fight your friends, Aaron. You play with your friends, and then you fight
yeah,
as a team.
and then they die because they want to
Yeah.
push
Yeah.
people.
But
Look, I'm learning. I mean, now I see Jace. He plays with like several kids, like in like their teammates or something.
yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it looks fun. I mean,
It-
it's not something I don't understand why people play it constantly if it's just so
Yeah.
repetitive.
That's crazy to me.
I only play on the weekends, which I mostly don't even play because I have some football, baseball tournaments. You rarely
Yeah.
get free time on the weekends.
Yeah, I bet, man. I mean, Lila knows. Lila's never at home on the weekends, hardly, I feel like. She's always on the road. Well, man, it has been super cool having you here. Now, obviously, there's a lot more stuff that I would love to know, but what do you want to tell us, man? Tell us some stuff about yourself.
I really love my family and my sister. She can really get on my nerves. Like,
That's sisters, man.
yeah,
That's a
how
part
sisters.
of
like
if you
just
look
get me in trouble for no reason.
Man, I have
now,
4
is
siblings.
she
I gotta deal with it every day.
are you the baby?
No,
Second to last. Second to last for me.
I know you. So you
Yeah.
have your how is your sister younger or older than you?
my sister's about to be 5.
Well, you know what? If you look up sister in the dictionary, I think it says pain in the butt.
Yeah,
It has to be always. And then little brother, big brother, there's all kind of
bully,
things for that. That's what
My
I was
little
going to
brother's
say.
mean to me.
bully.
Your
My
little
little
brother
brother
is?
my little brother when he was like probably around 4, maybe 3 or 4, he would go on the top of the couch and he would yell elbow drop and just slam his elbow into me.
That sounds like fun.
His favorite movie
Not for you.
For the longest time was Nacho Libre. So he would do the flying eagle at me off the couch, and I'm just like, why are you doing that? Like, why?
Yeah, Ozzy's definitely off the chain.
He's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, Brayden, you got little siblings, so you got to be a good role model for them,
Yeah.
Plus,
And
you the big brother, you got to take up for her.
yeah, definitely.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I'm in Eastern Army also. I love it.
So you're part of the Easton Army too?
Yeah.
Now tell me what's included with the Easton Army.
Like you get special looks. You vote on gear, basically early stuff. And I just love being part of a brand that hopefully I can be part of the rest of my life.
This may be a trick question here, but what bat are you swinging now? Are you swinging the Hype Fire?
The Hype 25.
The 25? Okay.
Mine actually just broke, cracked right in the middle.
Composite?
But I got a new one.
Oh,
When they're
they
cracked
sent you
but not like broken, they're like honestly, I feel like they get more powerful.
But every
Really?
time I use it, the catcher hears the sound, picks up the bat, and shows it to the umpire.
Yeah.
And the umpire says you can't use it.
Snitches. I would never do that.
Oh, so even
Sounds like a
after it
broken
being
tennis
used?
racket sometimes, and I'm like, I didn't hear anything.
If you hit a home run, it can be taken back if they see you're using it.
But no, what Lila was saying, she said after it gets a crack, it's more pop.
It has, for some reason, the velo gets harder.
And then it sounds like a broken tennis racket, though. It sounds horrible, but it works better.
Some sound like wood.
Yeah.
Really? Well, what you should have said, you had that happen to you?
Yeah. It was actually...
You get a hit? You should have said, well, look, that's when I broke it right here. That's when it just now broke.
We were playing my friend, and we were losing, and he was mad. And he showed it to the umpire. Because he knew I had a cracked bat.
Snitches get stitches.
That's friendly fire. Come on.
I'm just kidding. But seriously, man, that's low right there, man. Yeah. He hit you low. But now, in his defense, you got to be playing fair, right? So I'm a root cause guy. That means find out where the real issue started If you hadn't walked into the batter's box, you had nothing to be told on. But still can't believe your friend did that to you. But who ended up winning that game?
We beat him by like 4-6.
Yeah, you didn't need that bad anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dude. Well, we're at the end of the show, man. It's been super cool and getting to know you, dude. And I wish you nothing but success and luck in the future.
Thank you.
But we can't let you go until we ask our last question. And this is a question that we ask all guests. Most of the time, we're told it's the hardest question that we ask. Do you know what this question is?
No.
All right. Are you scared? Are you worried?
You better be.
No.
It's real tough.
All right. I think he might be ready though. I don't know. Maybe. All right, dude. Here it is. All right. So you pitched the top of the 6th. Now you got to go in at the bottom of the 6th and drive in the winning run. Got it?
Yeah.
You're in the on deck circle, walking up to the plate. What's going to be your walkout music?
You know, he's a rapper. Talk. It's a song by him. I really like it. I listen to it almost every day.
Who is it?
Yeet.
Yeet.
Yeah, it's a stupid rap.
Tell us how it goes. You gotta sing it for us now.
I don't know. It's like it has like a dark. I mean, not dark. Like a low beat, like done. Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
Talk.
I'm going to listen to this. All right, because first of all,
I'm curious.
I've never heard of a kid named Yeet. How is that spelled? He's probably spelled it super complicated.
Y-E-A-T.
Y-E-A-T. Okay, well, no, he didn't spend no creativity time on that name. Well, I grew up listening to rap hip hop, man. So I am all about like Snoop, Kendrick, and all these guys.
DMX.
Well, yes. Are you serious? Oh, give me your best bark. DMX. You said DMX.
No.
There you go. That's DMX, man. One more road to. All right, what's your favorite DMX song?
Rough Riders.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that's the major radio hit. But
yeah.
Man, dude, you gotta go dig into the catalog, dude. See, I grew up like a West Coast rap fan. But DMX was like really the only, outside of Wu-Tang Clan, like was really the only like Northeast rapper I would listen. Now I like Biggie all up until everything happened with Pac. I was a Pac fan from like early on. But do you know any of these people I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I hope so. But all right, I'm gonna have to check out Yeet. Talk. Brayden, if it's horrible, man, I'm gonna have to call you out on it though. I have a feeling. Dude, is it gonna sound like I don't even know what these dudes' name. Little Shorty and Little Yee Yee and
No.
Okay.
What are you talking about here?
I don't know. Some of these rappers' names these days, man, and all they do is mumble, and it's all over like auto-tune.
Duh Baby, Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert. Yep, that was Prince's walkout song was Lil Uzi Vert because I remember thinking Lil Uzi Vert.
That's what I was thinking of just now.
Yeah, that would be my second option. I used to have it. It was by Vert. I just want to rock, but it's like slowed. Like it's like just completely slowed.
Dude, forget all outside of a few select artists, man. You need to go back to the 90s. Like if you want to understand hip hop, and I mean, you can go to that.
Oldie hip hop.
Dude.
Yeah.
What? Boy, like we about to seriously like, dude, the godfathers of rap, man. NWA, Snoop comes out of, Dre's first album, Cube, man. Like me and your dad gonna seriously have to have a talk about what you listening to. I'm gonna listen to Yeet though. I'm gonna listen to that as soon as we done here.
Okay.
All right, man. Well, look, I appreciate you so much for hopping on with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, it's been cool hanging out with you. Well, very cool. So we let you start the show with you started us off with a play ball. All right, you get to close the show now. All
with
right,
what? Play ball?
No, you don't say play ball at the end of the game. What do you say at the end of the game? You catch me on the slide.
Oh,
there is Yeah, umpire says ball
Trick
game,
question.
I guess, at that point.
Yeah.
But no, so here's how it works, man. I'm going to thank everybody for listening. Tell them to go follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But at the end of as soon as I say, Lila, it's up to you, or whatever I say, Lila's going to say, all right, Bray, until next time. And you're going to say, I'll catch you on the slide. Got it? You got it? All right, you can't have your finger in. You can't have your finger in your mouth, anything either. I mean, maybe Yeet does that, but we don't do that.
Do you want me to leave after I say that?
No. I want you to stay in just for a minute, okay?
The recording will he can end the recording after.
Yeah,
so.
I'm going to end the recording.
I'll catch you on the slide. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to end the recording. Don't hang up yet.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again. We're in season 25, season 4. Super really cool guests coming. Plus, we just started posting our bucket guest list for this season.
Whoa.
And so we've already exposed mine as Deion Sanders. Coach Prime is how I would refer to him today, because I got mad respect for this dude. Then Ashlyn had Jackson Olsen.
Yeah.
Just released today.
Biggie, I think, has Yachty.
Yep, Biggie has Yachty. Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, what?
My mom was like, you needed to film your video over the weekend. Biggie just stole yours. Now you gotta think of a new one. And I was like, oh.
Well, look, I promise it. If we get Yachty, you'll be on there. You and E will run that one. But check out all these requests, because as soon as we get done recording here, I'm going to release another one. And this one's going to be even bigger. So, Bray, man, check these out, man. If you guys know anybody, send them our way, okay?
Yes.
So, all right. Listen, go subscribe, follow, like, share, retweet, whatever it's called these days. Help us grow. We're a show focused on kids, and help us continue to grow, because dudes like Bray right here, man, the rest of the kids in the country need to hear this dude. So anyway, Lila, I'm going to let you close it out.
Until next time.
I'll catch you on the slide.
Yeah.
There we go.
Thanks for joining the action and sharing our love for the game. Now go practice your swing, or at least look like a pro in the mirror. Subscribe and follow the Slide Podcast and the Field Team on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all your favorite social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review, a thumbs up, and recommend us to every person you meet. Got a question? Drop it in your review. We might just answer it on the podcast. Keep grinding, dreaming big, and remember, there's nothing you can't accomplish. Till next time, we'll catch you on the